Hey, cousin. It's your favorite cousin, Ken here at the Lighthouse Women's Wellness Center. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the birthday blues because today is my birthday and it is 12:30. Today is a Monday and I was born on a Monday. And I am really going through a cycle. Y'all already know that I have been gone for years. And I've told y'all that I've been doing the work on myself and really doing whatever it is that I know that I'm being guided to do from within, but really it's not something that I chose to do. I know that I have been created to do what I am doing because it's not just about me. And years ago, when I got on my spiritual path, Spirit told me that it cannot be about me. My life, my journey, my experiences cannot be about me. And I am understanding that now, especially while I'm reflecting, because you already know when it's your birthday, that's the perfect time to reflect. So I have been reflecting over my life, and I know that I have been through some tough challenges in life, like many of you. And I'm glad that I heard that from Spirit within that my life is not about me. So then the things that I've been through and the things that I'm going through now, it makes sense and it helps me to continue to move forward, especially when I don't really feel like it. Because I get in my mood, Capricorn energy. You already know. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about no Capricorn. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm just kidding. Y'all know Capricorn people are sweet. We so sweet. Look, I can't help but laugh because it's almost like that Sour Patch Kid. Okay, yeah, that's the Capricorn, all right? We are very sweet, but we have that side to us where it's like, look, don't play with me. Please don't play. Play with somebody else. Just don't play with me. That's it. And as long as you understand that, then it's all good. Capricorn gonna be right by your side. We ain't going nowhere. We got you. So anyway, let's talk about this birthday blues. I know for myself, when my birthday comes around, I always get in this really bratty mood. And I don't take it out on other people. I'm not throwing temper tantrums or nothing like that. But my idea of being a brat is I just want to be alone. I just want to be by myself. I have been like this for years. I just really feel like there's a side of me that has to be alone. It's just a side of me that has to be alone. And on my birthday, I really just want to be left alone. So my children know this about me because I've been like this for so long that when my birthday comes around, they know. They don't really even talk to me much. They'll tell me happy birthday and then they'll just go on, because they know I really don't want to be bothered. Oh my God, this sounds bad. I promise you, y'all, I'm a good mama. I promise. I take care of all my children. I promise. But I don't want to be bothered on my birthday. And I'll even say this too, cousin. When I was a young mama, like in my 20s and early 30s or whatever, and when I was with their dad, he knew that I did not want to be bothered on my birthday. So he would wake up, get the kids dressed in the morning, and they would leave. And they would be gone all day. He would give me whatever he's going to give me and be gone the whole day. And I always enjoyed that. The only time I did not enjoy was when they came back through the door. Cousin, I'm telling y'all my business. Okay, y'all know, look, everything's getting exposed. I'm telling y'all the truth about your favorite cousin, Ken, all right? When they used to come back through that door, now, mind you, it was later on in the evening. They would come back at like 9 o'clock at night. And I would have had the whole day to myself. I used to go shopping, baby. I would be all up in Target, all at the mall. I have all kind of bags, everything around me. And then I would eat my food, come home just in enough time to make sure I can get whatever food I want. And I would be in the room, take my little shower, stretch out across the bed, eat my food. Nobody in the house. It'd be so quiet. I'd be so happy. And then here they come through the door at 9 o'clock. So I'm like, happy birthday, mom. I'm like, oh, I wish this could last for a week. Now it's different because my children are older now. So they really don't be in my way anyway. But when they're younger, they're always up underneath you. Now they're older, so they just pretty much go on about their way. But I've always been like this. Like, I just don't want to be bothered on my birthday. y'all let me know if I'm the only one, okay? I don't want to sound like a terrible person, like I don't want to be bothered or, some snooty fox or something like that, because I'm really not. Y'all know I'm a people person. I love people, but just on my birthday, I just don't want to be bothered. So y'all just let me know if y'all feel the same way, or if you know anybody that feels the same way, like on their birthday, they just go missing. Okay, I ain't gonna be like that when I get married. So, husband, if you listening out there, I promise I'm gonna take you with me. You're like, yeah, hold on, wait a minute. You always talk about your wife. What you gonna do when you get married? Um, well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Okay, we'll cross that bridge. I just want to be by myself, cousin. And I'll say this: my life is a movie. It really is a movie. And I have been raising children since I was 17 years old. I have been through so many ups and downs. I've been through so much. I know what it's like to have success. I know what it's like to be in a place where I want to be successful and want to have more and don't have what I need. I know what it's like to trust in spirit and depend on spirit and be stress free. And I know what it's like to be stressful and stressing out and trying to figure out my life. I've been on both sides of everything. I mean, everything. And I'm telling you, this last 4 years has not made it any easier for me because it's so intense. And I know it's because of the shift that's happening in the world. And I know this is the reason why Spirit told me years ago that my life cannot be about me. And it makes so much sense because if I think about how I feel all the time, then I won't do the things that I need to do or that I am here to do because I'll be thinking about my feelings. And so this is why I always remind you all to you just remember that you're not the body. You're having experiences, you're in the body, but you're not the body. You are the soul. You are connected to the spirit. You are connected to the source, our creator, and you are here to do something. And it's hard to remember that when you're in life experiences because it seems like this is all there is. What I'm going through is all it is. What I've been through, that's just the way it is. But this is just a cycle of life. It doesn't last forever. And we're only here to do what we came here to do. And our life purpose is to discover what that something is. So, as long as we are growing and evolving and becoming better, that doesn't only make our life better, it makes the world better. All right. It makes everything better for everybody. So, this is what propels me to continue to move forward and to make the sacrifices that I make. It's not just because I want to do the best thing for myself, because I'll be honest, a lot of the things that I do, I'm not even aware that I'm doing them until they're already done because spirit leads me in a way. I just follow. I just follow the guidance. And then before I know it, there's results. And I just, I've always been like this. I've always been very result driven. I need to see results. And I love the fact that my life is progressing. So on my birthday, I definitely do self reflection and think about my life and the things that I've been through and how far I've come. And that helps me to continue to keep going too. But my life is tough. And I think about baby Can a lot. Y'all know I used to tell y'all about baby Can, my inner child. I have a relationship with her now that is very different than I did before because I told y'all for many years I pushed her down, like a lot of you. You're not really thinking about the child that you used to be. And I was the same way. I was not thinking about the child that I used to be because I was just living life, trying to take care of myself, take care of my children, trying to work, do this. I was so busy. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I am still that child. Now that I have been granted the opportunity to rest and to get connected to these different aspects of who I am, I know that the little girl in me on my birthday, she's not a happy little girl. And I know that from doing my inner child work, she just doesn't understand. She doesn't understand why life is the way that it is. And my daughter is the same way. It's so funny. She's the same way, but she doesn't understand why life is so challenging. She just does not understand that. She just don't. And on my birthday, that is a time for me to be with her, that aspect of me that has been through so much, that has witnessed so much. And that is a time for me to reparent the little girl in me and to reassure her that it's okay. Life is okay. You're going to be fine. Because I'm going to tell you, and you my cousin, so I'm going to put you in my business. But when I was a little girl, I used to cry, 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 cry. My sisters and brothers used to always be like, Ken, shut up. Mama, shut her up. She cries and whines all the time. I used to whine about everything. And my daughter, she tries to do that, but I'm not having it. My mom, she was different. She used to really like buy into it when I used to whine all the time. I don't know how she used to deal with me because I just used to cry. I mean, everything. I didn't want my food to touch. I would cry. I didn't want this on the TV. I used to cry. I didn't want that on this. I used to cry. I used to cry. Easter Bunny. I used to cry. Santa Claus, cry. I used to cry about everything. And I used to always say, I just didn't want to be here on this planet. I didn't want to be here. And I know that now as an adult, but when I was a little girl, I didn't understand. I just always had this anxiety all the time about going outside and being around people. And I used to see, like, I used to look at people and I didn't used to see, like, a person. I just used to see some different things. And I didn't know back then that, I had the gifts that I have now. Of course, I didn't know, but it just used to scare me so much. And so I just used to cry a lot. I did. And I went from this crybaby little girl to being this teenager that was baby thug, gangsta boo, and I just went to fighting all the time. I just used to fight all the time. So I went from crying all the time to fighting all the time. And, always in the mix of getting into stuff. And you know what changed me? When I had my first child, he saved my life. I always say that. He saved my life at 17 because I don't know who or what I would be if I did not have him at that time. And I know that that's the reason why Spirit will give us our children. We are granted these children no matter what it may seem like. They may get on your nerve. You may feel like, oh my God, these children get on my nerve. Let me tell you, if you did not have your children, you would be a different person. Trust me, they are helping you. They're helping you. If you allow it, they will help you. They will help you because my children definitely helped me. But, I've changed so much. I've changed so much over the years. And, I went from being a very hard type of person, you know, to now being a very balanced person, but before I became a balanced person, I went from being a hard type of person to being a very nice, sweet person. And that was the can be the light person that I was, where I was always loving and kind and everything because I got tired of fighting. I got tired of always being into it with people all the time. I got tired of it. So I was just thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna make this adjustment within me. I'm not gonna let nobody push my buttons. I'm not gonna let this happen, nothing. I'm just gonna fix my attitude. So then I went from being a very hard person to the type of person that's like, okay, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. I'll be there to support you. Whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you need, I'm just being there for everybody all the time. And people were not there for me. So then I had to back up from that because then I started to feel like I'm doing so much for other people and I'm not getting the same thing that I give. And that hurt me. That hurt me. And I'm thankful that Spirit sat me down and slowed me down because I would have just kept working because that's all I know. Just work and do what you got to do. But the fact that I had to sit with my feelings for so long, I was able to process all those ups and downs of my personality and all the different phases of my life. And I was able to put myself first. And when I did that, it helped me to see that I really don't need anything from everybody. I don't, which I felt like that anyway. That's why I was such a giver because I felt like I don't really need anybody to do nothing for me. I got me, and I have a lot to give. That's why they call me Can because I got a lot to give. So I don't mind giving because I know I have it to give. But even if I have it to give, I had to learn, even if I have it to give, I shouldn't extend myself so much to the point to where I'm not giving to myself. And that was what was missing from my life. And that's what drove me to being a person that just didn't want to be bothered. I just didn't want to be bothered. Now I'm learning that it's okay to let people into my life. Like even me talking about what I'm talking about today, it kind of makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I know that I've healed to the point to where I'm okay with it. Can before would have never, ever, ever opened up and expressed anything that I felt about anything because I felt like, this is how I feel and nobody can help me with my feelings but me. That's just how I've always been. But I'm learning that Spirit is really showing me that when I talk about how I feel and what I'm going through, it helps other people. So it's not just about me. So that goes back to my life not just being about me. It's me opening up about my experiences, and that helps other people to navigate through their challenges because we're all in different phases of the path. And so this is what I'll tell you. On your birthday, if you suffer from birthday blues like I do, and you feel like, life is so challenging and you just want to be left alone, you really don't want to deal with people, this is what I'll say. Be by yourself. Be by yourself. You don't have to deal with these folks. And it's okay for you to be like that. But I'll also say this, don't stay like that because you can stay like that for so long to where you can really push people out of your life and you're not even aware that you're doing that because I've done that before in my life and people will be calling me and looking for me and want to talk to me and there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just not emotionally available for anybody. So I had to take the time to work on myself and I'm thankful now that I have done the work of myself. So now I feel like a healthy person to where I can go out there and help other people. But, I've had parties and been out and then stayed up 7 o'clock in the morning on my birthday. And look, I have lived my life. But now at this phase in the game, I feel like, look, I'm trying to relax and chill and give myself whatever I want because that's what I do. I'll buy myself whatever I want. I'll eat whatever food I want, which I'm about to make my food now, and I just relax. And that is your time to relax. And don't feel guilty about relaxing on your birthday and being to yourself and pampering yourself and nurturing yourself and filling your tank up and filling your cup up and being there for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But you do have to have that healthy balance. And I'm talking to myself too. I really feel like, cousin, deep down in my heart, I really feel like if every person would live like this, then we would be able to come together and have healthy relationships. But I know that most people don't want to be by themselves. Most people don't want to be alone. They are afraid to be alone. They're afraid to go down in the darkness of their own bleep. Okay, we're just gonna bleep. They don't want to go down into the darkness and do that type of work. And I don't blame them because listen, it's real out here. These emotions and all that, it can really overwhelm you and make you feel like you just don't want to do anything. You just give up. It does make you feel like that sometimes. But that's why it's so important for us to take breaks and really focus on ourselves and connect with spirit and get the guidance that we need. I'm going to tell you firsthand, I'm right there with you. If you feel like on your birthday you don't want to be bothered with nobody, it's completely fine. It's nothing wrong with you doing that. It's absolutely nothing wrong with you doing that. You'll have your times where you'll go out and have birthdays where people are all around, but there are just some people in the world that are like me, like us. We just, we don't really need that. We really need time alone. And I'm saying this and I'm hearing spirit say in my head, and that time is over. I know, I know. Look, all the introverts out there, y'all already know our time is up, right? It's up. It's up. We're being pushed out of our comfort zone, and it's just time, but enjoy it while you can. And any time that you can spend by yourself, do it. And don't let people make you feel bad about it. Like, sometimes I have people that make me feel bad about wanting to be by myself. And I just feel like, you know, I don't really want to explain that. I just don't. Am I a bad person, cousin? Tell me. Tell me. Okay. Is this a toxic trait? I think this might be a little toxic. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not hurting nobody. I'm just being to myself. That's how I see it. Like, I'm not hurting anybody. I just want to be to myself. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Am I wrong? I'm open for suggestions. I'm not always right all the time, but I feel like this works for me. I do. I really feel like it works for me because I can't be there for other people and be authentic and be there for other people if I feel like I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired, I'm really not happy inside, I feel sad, I feel, all these other feelings, and then I'm showing up for other people. And there's a lot of people that do that, but I just can't move like that. I can't. It has to be real, it has to feel real for me. If I don't feel like doing something, I'm not doing it. And that's just how I am. So, I know that's Capricorn energy. It's real stubborn, real goat like energy, but it's okay. It works for me. And I would suggest you all do the same thing. Put yourself first. Pay attention to how you feel, especially on your birthday. And don't look for anybody to make your birthday a special day for you. That's your special day because that's the day that you were brought here to this planet to do what you came here to do. So that day is really between you and spirit. And I spent a lot of days where I'm just, grateful for even being here and being on this path to be able to help people, but especially on my birthday because it's just full circle. It's just letting me know, like, I'm here to do something. And I just want to get that done. I want to do what it is that I came here to do. And that's really my only focus in life. In life overall. I have people in my life, I have things or whatever, but none of that means more to me than doing what it is that I came here to do and becoming the greatest version of me. That's just where I'm at in life. And I just want to align with people that feel the same way. Like nothing else really matters. That's just how I feel. So a party is that's just like, okay, it's real superficial to me because it's like I'm celebrating what? I'm not done with my work. I'm not done doing what I came here to do. So what am I celebrating for? That's just how I feel. I feel like there's nothing wrong with people that celebrate their birthday, but most people who celebrate their birthday, they don't even know what they're here to do. They don't know who they are. They don't even know what they came here to do, but they're having a big party. It's like, what? It don't make sense to me. To me, it doesn't make sense. So I would rather spend the time reflecting. I would rather spend the time nurturing myself, wiggling my toes, having my toes kicked up, all right? And just relaxing. So anyway, thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for being an ear. Thank y'all for supporting me because y'all the real ones. We had some fake cousins that dropped off and we got some real cousins that hopped on. And I appreciate y'all being there for me through this journey because it's been a lot of ups and downs. Literally, my life has been a movie. And one day I'm going to write the book and y'all going to be able to read about everything that I've been through. And trust me, it's a ride. It is a ride, but it's the ride for me and it's my path. So it is what it is. And I just appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the ladies, especially all of you all who are in spiritual alignment class, all of you that are doing the work. It really makes me feel good because it feels like my life has purpose. Every time a woman joins spiritual alignment class, it lets me know that I am doing what I came here to do and my life has purpose. And it just makes me happy because I know that this is an assignment that was given to me to help women to develop and to connect to their higher self so that they can win in life, so you can discover who you are and what you came here to do. It's not enough for me to know. It's now time for all of you women to know too. And I'm just on a mission to make sure that that happens. So I'm just beginning. I feel like a little baby in the spirit. I really do. Because I'm just now coming back out. Y'all know I've just now started back recording. It's been a year. So I'm just now recording again. And I know the journey is just beginning. And I'm just going to keep showing up like Spirit's guided me to do. The women that are assigned to me and my purpose, that will align with me. And I look forward to seeing y'all transformation. That is what makes me so happy. It makes me emotional because I just want women to be happy. Sidebar, cousin. I've always been like this. I did not just start being the type of person that supports people. I have been like this since I was a little girl. I could remember when my mama used to get out from work And I used to clean up her room, or I used to clean up my sister's room, or clean up my brother's room, or do their laundry, or, just do stuff for them because I just wanted to make their life easier and make them smile. I just used to do stuff like that. And my daughter does that now. It's so funny. She's so much like me. But I just used to do that. Or if I see somebody, I would just like pick like those little yellow flowers, those daisies. I would pick them and bring them to people and, just make them smile and do stuff like that. I've always been this person. And it makes so much sense now why I have such a passion for seeing people do well. And I used to say, I love people, I just don't like them. Like I want to be by myself, but I love y'all. Know I love y'all. And I know that time is up for me. I know it is. I know it is. And I'm thankful for Spirit for giving me the opportunity to have these years to rest and really be by myself and have this time because I know that the next chapter of my life, I will be surrounded by a lot of people, which I can go either way. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just entering into a new phase of my life. And I appreciate y'all for still being here and not judging because I know that they do judge, especially those on the spiritual path. Everybody know everything and don't know nothing. Anyway, my real cousins, y'all understand. And I know the spirit told me too, the people that were in my past, they just are not going to align with me. And that's okay. Some of the people, they're just not going to align with the person that I am now. But I'm very thankful for all of you that align with who I am. You accept me for who I am. You are with me no matter if I'm up or down or here or not here. You're not switching up or how you feel about me just because I'm not giving what you feel like I should give. I'm giving what I feel like I have to give. And it's just different. Before I used to give everything that I got. And now I just give what I have to give. And that's enough. That's enough. And I would encourage you to do the same thing in your life. You don't have to give people your all. You give people what you have to give. And whatever you don't have to give, you keep for yourself because that's how you keep your battery going. That's how you keep yourself going. You keep what you have to keep to yourself. Okay? All right, cousin. I love y'all so much. Ladies, y'all already know I'm here to support you. Join us in spiritual alignment class. All of you ladies that are ready to go on to your next level. If you're tired of working hard, if you're ready to release all that toxicity inside of you, outside of you, all around you, join us at spiritual alignment class. You have support. There is work to do. I always say that disclaimer. There is work to do, but you have support. There's a community of women waiting for you. As soon as you sign up, you'll be in our private community and you'll see you have support. There are a lot of us women that are out here doing this work. And it's not easy, but it's easier when we work together. So join us in spiritual alignment class. If you want to support me, go to the lighthouse, make a donation. Okay. Make a donation at the lighthouse. Support the mission. Support the mission of women becoming women again. All right. That's what we gonna do. Trump said make America great again. I'm saying make women great again. Cause I don't know what's going on in this world with these women, but this is over, okay? What we looking at right now, baby, that's over, all right? We about to get back in our place, back at home, taking care of our children, being resourceful, being virtuous, and coming up. And if you support that mission, then go to the lighthouse and leave a donation. You know, it's okay for you to listen to what I'm saying every time I upload, but I want you to be doers. I say doers of the word. Do something with your life. Become something. Become great. That's what makes me happy. That's what makes me feel like my life is worth living. When people that I'm connected to are making progress and moving forward, that makes me happy. So I appreciate all of your support, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.